can have, I might say, get on the other side of him. Tell him, good boy, come on up, and smack him, good boy. You want to see that dog, letting that dog feel that you're really happy with what he's doing. So go ahead, go.
That's the hardest job.
Okay, yeah, lift off real quick. Doug, come over here and bite Charlie real quick. I want to show them something. Okay, tactical lift off. Take your time on this. Everybody gets it wrong. I mean, the guys that have experience, they're going to know what to do. The biggest mistake that people do on a tactical lift off is that, I call it a tactical lift off, is you get them by their choker. Problem with the military, a lot of them had flat collars, and a lot of them had pinch collars and flat collars and e-collars and different things.
Some of them were like Mr. T.
Some of them did.
Yeah,
so it's like they couldn't
collar.
get any pressure up under their chin to where they would lift them off. And they're going, I'm trying, and the dog's going, ah. If the dog's breathing, you're not cutting off the air on the dog. Okay? So what we want to do, and what is funny is that they think that, oh, it's going to hurt the throat, blah, blah, blah. But if you do it quick enough, you're talking about when you get it in the right position of getting that collar up. When you go up to that dog.
Does everybody do that? Does everybody remove their dog off bites? Because some people want to call them off, and I mean, we don't. That's fine if you want to do that. Do that. I wouldn't do that on.
Well, the reason.
But we do this is what we do, and like I said, I've been sued, and they talk about, whoa, you physically removed your dog, you didn't just let him go, and I basically told the judge if my wife was getting bit or my kids were getting bit, I'd do the same exact thing as I did for the suspect. And I think that changed a lot of people's mind, going, wow, he would do that for anybody, because this is the most safest way to remove somebody off a bite, for the dog not biting again. Everybody knows about call-offs. You don't have direct control of that dog. You call them off, that dog bite him somewhere else, bite officer, bite anybody else. If I do what we're doing and the way we do it, there's other purposes, and Paul will explain that. There's other purposes. But we're not trying to invent the wheel here. If you don't do this, please try to do it this week when it's 2 days.
Just showing you a way.
Showing you a way to do it.
And it is for safety. The one thing is a lot of people will get up there, and we've seen in the past, even guys that we train with in one group, some of them guys, they'll go up and they'll one hand.
I did that. I did that on a real bite on the street one day.
And where the dog?
And I got 18 stitches in my leg from my own dog. Good for you. So, I mean, that was my own dumb. I got lazy. I went up there. He's biting the guy. The guy's not fighting. The backup officer handcuffed him. I walk up and I go grab like that at Big Shepherd. Couldn't really get around him like I should. I could. I just didn't. I was lazy. And there was another suspect I was going to get too. There was two people. So I did the old choke him off, out, hold him. Dog turned around, just wham, bit the shit out of me. So now that's just, I was lazy. So if you haven't been bit like that, I wouldn't try to just choke him off like that, because it hurts. And it's like jumps up and bit you like a sting. But just take the extra time to do it correctly. So
yeah, we're trying to, and there's 2 points that I'm using tactical lift off, because I actually will, like we talked about a little bit earlier, I let that dog learn that just because I'm taking you off, that doesn't mean that we're not going to rebite. And when I say a tactical lift off, I'm going to say, I come up on the dog right here, the dog's on the bite. Take that extra 3 seconds to make sure that collar is all the way up as far as you can on the jawline of the dog. Then when you wrap your hands, just take your time. A lot of people just get in there and they fight it too quick. Then just slowly lift off. I don't care if you're inside out, people say roll your fists together, it doesn't matter. You just grab the chain down long enough, or the choker down long enough, that you know that you're twisting in and cutting that air off. Now, the biggest mistake that most people make is that when they do that, they immediately start lifting. Pull your knee up. So they're pulling, and they're like hanging the dog, and the dog's fighting for dear life to hold on. When you're telling them, I tell them, hold him, hold him, and I push them in a little bit. Because that push in right there will make them open their mouth and work the tongue to get off of the bite. Timing is super, super critical on this. When you are lifting that dog off, I say hold him, because that's what he's supposed to do. Hold him, hold him. As soon as that dog's teeth let go of that guy, out. I just tell them.
Or whatever your release command is.
Or poost, loose,
whatever you say.
Whatever you say. By doing